A girl receives a message from a friend who's already passed away. It says, "I'm still here. Welcome to Serial Experiments Lain." Lain Iwakura is a quiet, reserved middle school student, almost invisible to her classmates. But her life changes forever when she gets an email from a girl who recently died. The message claims she hasn't died, but has simply abandoned her physical self to live in the wired. This pulls Lain into a strange, interconnected digital world that feels more real than reality itself. The wired isn't just the internet, it's a collective consciousness, a place where information, memories, and even people can merge and dissolve. As Lain gets her first computer, a Navi, she begins to explore this digital frontier, only to find that the lines between her online self and her real self are starting to blur in terrifying ways. The horror of Lain isn't about jump scares or monsters hiding in the dark. It's a deep, unsettling journey into the digital rabbit hole. In The Wired, Lain encounters other versions of herself. There's a bold, mischievous Lain who spreads rumors and causes chaos. There's a cold, godlike Lain who seems to know everything. But back in the real world, she's still the same shy, awkward girl. So, which one is the real Lain? The show makes you question the very nature of identity. If your online persona becomes more influential than your physical self, which one defines you? The series suggests that the wired remembers you, reflects you, and ultimately, can reshape who you are, whether you want it to or not. What makes Serial Experiments Lain a masterpiece of psychological horror is how it dismantles the idea of a stable self. It doesn't scare you with external threats, it scares you with internal collapse. We see how people behave differently online, creating personas that are bolder, meaner, or more confident than they are in real life. Rumors and misinformation spread like a virus, becoming accepted truths simply because enough people believe them. The series shows a world where memories aren't fixed but can be edited and rewritten by the collective. The more connected everyone becomes through technology, the more profoundly isolated and lonely they feel. It's a paranoia that crawls under your skin because it reflects a truth about our own digital age. The atmosphere of the show is a huge part of its impact. It's filled with long, uncomfortable silences, the constant hum of power lines, and glitchy, distorted visuals that make you feel like you're watching a corrupted file. The storytelling is deliberately fragmented and confusing. The show rarely explains what's happening, forcing you to piece together the mystery alongside Lain. You're meant to feel as disoriented and lost as she is. This unconventional approach creates a powerful sense of unease and dread. You're not just watching a story, you're experiencing Lain's psychological breakdown firsthand, questioning what's real and what's just a signal in the wired. Here's the craziest part: Serial Experiments Lain came out in 1998, yet it feels like it was written for today. It predicted so many of our modern anxieties about the internet. Online personas, digital anonymity, echo chambers. The feeling of living more through a screen than in the real world, these are all central themes of the show. The horror feels so familiar and relevant because, in many ways, we are all living in some version of the wired. It makes you look at your own relationship with technology and ask some difficult questions about the self you project online. In the end, Serial Experiments Lain leaves you with one haunting question that sticks with you long after the credits roll. If everyone online knows a version of you, do you still exist when you log off? Or does your true self get lost in the noise? It's a profound and chilling thought, making this anime a timeless classic of psychological horror. Thanks for watching. If you want more deep dives into mind-bending anime like this one, be sure to subscribe to the channel. See you next time.